she wanted to go get Botox, do it. It's not hurting anybody. And if she doesn't decide to get Botox, do you need to come out and be like, I just want to celebrate the fact that she's okay with that face? I love that she is so good with herself that she is okay walking out with that face ravaged by time. Who cares what you think? Why do you even need to comment on it? Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is True Denise, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about a thing that's kind of been circling around in my head, and I kind of just wanted to talk it out with you guys and see what you think about it, because I saw this a while ago, and I've just thought on it a lot, and I just don't know if I'm just being nitpicky, which is my want, or if there actually is something to this. So recently, we saw Princess Catherine come out, and she was with Prince William, and it was her first outing out with him for a royal engagement since the end of her chemotherapy. Of course, we saw her in that video that she did, where she was just sort of thanking everybody for their support and giving a family update. She's so beautiful. I mean, she's just so beautiful. But some of the pictures that had been taken of her at this event with Prince William, where they were talking to the family of the two girls who had been slain in the knife attack, some of the candid photographs of her showed an older Catherine. Well, first of all, she is older because we met her like 15 years ago. Okay, so all of us are older since by 15 years. But then the other thing is she just got done with chemotherapy, which is poison. Chemotherapy is a poison to kill the cancer, but it also poisons you, right? So anybody who comes through chemo looking younger, what magic are you on, right? So she did look older. And what I resent and what it has like just grated on me is how many times people put up pictures in support of this older version and are like, can you guys believe that she's like so genuine, that she's not like running to Botox and fillers and stuff? Like, she's just okay with her face looking like that, and acting so righteous for coming to this conclusion that they're okay looking at Catherine with that face. You want to honor and put forth support for a person who is so good just being them that they're okay with looking so sort of ravaged. And maybe people really are genuinely meaning it in a supportive way, but my thing is, why are we even commenting on her face at all? Why do we need to comment if she did decide to get Botox? Why do we need to comment if she didn't decide to get Botox? Why don't we just leave her alone? Because there's so many things about people that are worth commenting on. Their looks never make the list. And I just feel like to be the first person to run on to X and be like, loving Princess Catherine's natural look, love that she doesn't think she needs to get Botox. And what you're really saying is, you look old, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the fact that you are presenting that way. You know what? Who gives a bleep what you think? Who cares if she wants to come out looking however which way, right? I mean, if she wants to get Botox, go get it, girl. I wish this wasn't here, okay? I'm probably not going to get Botox. In fact, I'm not going to get Botox because of the tox part of that word. But, I don't love that, right? But if she wanted to go get Botox, do it. It's not hurting anybody. And if she doesn't decide to get Botox, do you need to come out and be like, I just want to celebrate the fact that she's okay with that face? I love that she is so good with herself that she is okay walking out with that face ravaged by time. Who cares what you think? Why do you even need to comment on it? Especially because she just got done with chemotherapy. So I would be offended by that if this person had come through life and she's aging like all of us do, because that's called life. Even if you want to rapidly try to run back the clock with all your potions and all of your surgeries, it is a natural part of life to age. So I would be annoyed if anybody wanted to show up on the scene and say, she's getting older, but I guess that's okay, right guys? It's okay that she's getting older. Look at her, slay queen. I'd be annoyed by that. But also, she just got done with chemotherapy. So her whole body is probably different. You guys, let's be real. Do we really think that her hair is still her hair? Probably she's been, using either wigs or hair pieces for a while because she just had chemo. And I just think that to make any comment on somebody's body, regardless of where they are in their station in life, but particularly after they have chemo, where their whole body has been under attack, to then think that you have the right to sit back on Twitter and be like, well, she's getting older, but how much do we love the fact that she's older and she's aging gracefully, you guys? Shut up. Like, literally, shut it. It's not necessary. We don't need it. You just need to be quiet. You don't need to comment on her looks whether she was a healthy person and had been this whole time, but particularly now that she had cancer, let her get used to the new body she has. It's been through the ringer. Every single person watching this video knows somebody who has had cancer. I promise you. There's not one of us that does not know somebody who had cancer. So with that knowledge, also, all of us know the way a person looks when they're done with chemo. Quite frankly, she looks phenomenal. I can't even believe she looks this good. You know, and a person could be like, but Chia, aren't you commenting on her face? Aren't you making commentary about her looks? It seems to me like you're being a little hypocritical. But the only reason I bring it up is that I just want to say, I think we need to stop commenting on whether people are or are not getting Botox. Like who cares? You know, and people keep talking about, you know, Megan and, you know, Megan's had work done on her face. Yeah, no shit, she's had work done on her face, right? She works in an industry where looks are 95% of your business. You know, presenting as perfection, and especially in the spheres that she wanted to run away to. She didn't want to be part of the royal family where it's completely fine to age naturally and gracefully. She wanted to go over here and be in Hollywood. So why are we surprised when she's getting work done? And why are we acting as though she is some stratosphere of crazy that does not exist in her new world? They're all doing that. They're all having plastic surgery. They're all getting Botox. They're all on Ozempic. Why are we acting as though Megan is doing something that is like insane? I think just to comment on whether anybody gets any work done on their face or doesn't get any work done on their face, who cares? Who cares? But in the case of Catherine, I find it that much more offensive because she just finished getting done with chemotherapy. Little, you know, people on X are constantly like popping off about the royal family and have nothing else to say. So what they decide to say is that Catherine looks great even though she's really old now. For real, you guys, find something else to talk about.